Um,
No, you're right. Right, there you go. It's stream started, so get ready for
I'm
that.
setting up a Monopoly game. Screw it. I don't care. I want to do something. Yeah, thank you.
Alright.
I don't want to introduce it. I'm not awake enough. Please, spare
Yeah,
me
well, no one's
this.
introducing it. We're just going to ramble on, and then eventually we're going to start talking about things. No, we'll go on. These podcasts aren't professional things where we introduce them. We just sort of go with the flow. Mr. Jordan, you sent me a good thing across over the course of the week that Joe won't give a shit about.
Yep.
The Romy Pre, yeah. And I decided to search more into it. Like the
Is it interesting?
So, yeah. It was a vote by the sort of the government over there, and the mayors and stuff, and all the authority figures, to whether or not they would pass a law that Formula E could race there, blah 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 blah. Just like the London one just got passed. It's kind of exactly the same as that. What they agreed on is that if they did have a Grand Prix there, it would be until 2020, and it will be involved in next year as well. So it'd be like a sort of couple of years.
I did see one negative comment about it.
Which would be nice.
It was in some industrial zone, and someone basically said it may as well be in Milton Keynes.
Okay.
If they're going to hold it in this industrial zone in Rome.
Right.
But
really?
Thinking about it, I thought that's not going to be true, is it? Because like Paris, like right bang in the middle of Paris, with
that's the worst thing in the world, isn't it?
That building, I can't remember where the drive round.
Yeah.
London, obviously right in Battersea Park.
Yep, they drive around the
quite,
Parliament thing building in there, don't they? Germany, they were is the only place where they just went bang. There you go, it's in an airfield.
Actual streets.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Yeah, but if like even the New York ones near the water and near the all of the shit, but it's still gonna have some sort of nice view. Just the fact they're gonna take it there, and the track, of course, it won't have all the best scenic views, but they're still gonna have them on the screen. Like they're still gonna show them off the fact that they're in New York.
They're not New York.
And they're gonna show off the fact that they're in Rome.
Docks.
Yeah, it's in all of the docks area. It's right there in Banks where they were they had to fit it somewhere, didn't they? And you just can't put it in the middle of the streets of New York.
You might want to turn down your game volume on the stream, because the sound of like coins falling from the sky far outweighs your conversation about the Romy Pre.
I don't know if I could do that. Because it's both of it's coming out my telly, and your voices should be louder.
Well, we've got to shout.
I'm not prepared to shout.
Don't think so. This would be your Joe. This would be your fault. This is you wanted to play fucking Monopoly so bad.
So you know you just woke up at 8:30 in
Pretty
the
fucking
night.
even.
Right. Okay.
Which is, responsible.
I was busy this morning.
Wow. That's pretty bad. That.
Setting up broadbands.
What the fuck are you busy doing?
Yeah.
Sounds
It
like
sort
fun.
of wasn't, because BT are quite annoying.
Was it fun?
It costs you 30 quid to not be with them. If that makes any sense. Yeah,
Right.
even though
You have to pay out.
I'm
to
not
get out.
with it anymore. You have to pay because they have to disconnect it. Which is a load of crap, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting
Yeah. don't get broadband
so
people.
Getting
We'll stick with one.
Virgin
I don't know.
Medias and getting
At least more of that story would be.
up to 200 download speeds, which excites me. Which means we'll probably be getting about 30.
Does it?
Yeah.
Probably. Also, more cities to be announced in June, Mr. Jordan. They have, that's been a thing. Formula have been on the search for cities that are capable of doing it, and they'll be announcing any of the cities that they think can hold a Grand Prix or E-Prix or whatever in June.
60 cities interested, which I think was a complete bollocks, really, just to try and get some interest.
Yeah. Yeah. Trying to pipe up all the 60 cities that they pretended they had to get involved, didn't they? But in fact, Italy apparently was involved in season 1, it just didn't pass some sort of ruling they ended up having, so that's why it wasn't involved until now. But, also, the date of the E-Prix, where do you reckon it fits in? Because they've sort of announced where it would fit in the calendar. Where do you reckon it would be? Part of the, because of course they're trying to make the calendar closer, bringing back the first season a couple months in December, see it being so it's not so far apart.
Sort of time as Berlin and those sort of races, the European races.
I'm hint, by the way.
Yeah, they reckon. They reckon it would be. What do you mean? I'm not in. All right. They reckon that it would be on the 28th of April.
Oh, that was about right then.
That's when they reckon it would be. Yeah, so it would fit into next week, next year area, which is good because it brings the gap that we've got, because we have about a month gap between last race and Monaco. And of course, Monaco won't be in next season because it's a one-off every other year, whatever. But then Paris is a week after Monaco as well, and Paris should probably be there. So at least the mid-season is a bit closer than.
Something they should have done it.
That sort of
it's in the off-season, so it isn't really competing with F1. They could easily fit it between end of November, March, and just they could overlap it a bit, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, overlap a little bit, just like every series, but spread it out a little bit, not as much as they have, because bloody hell, some of everyone forgot kind of about round 1 after a couple months of waiting for the next one. So yeah, there was a bit of a difference between them. Thank you for landing on my stuff. I'm just thinking, why can I not longer? No, nothing's gone wrong there. I can no longer hear game volume either. Could it be my headset with it?
Noise.
Somebody make a noise. Let's see if that that came from my ear. There you go. That's nice. I don't know why my controller sometimes does it. It affects my sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all the Formula news.
Story, which is a lot more
else about that. They've
prominent. I don't know if it's good. Yeah. Billy Munger.
Prominent. You can use that word. Go on then. Yeah.
600.
Well, I think they've got to 500,000 for that now, haven't they?
Bloody hell.
Is it 600 now? Wow.
600. I don't know. 690,477 quid.
765,000
of his target.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
Which is amazing.
What are they going to do with that then? Charity?
I think they said it'll be part of his future life, because obviously he'll have to adapt his house and everything now. He's disabled. Prosthetics. They're not cheap.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's
Nope.
they said that's where the original Tiger came
that
from.
money should
That
definitely
was
hopefully
the
pay for that.
cost of prosthetics was the 260,000.
That's how much they cost.
Yep.
That's
Fucking
ridiculous.
hell, really? Wow.
Surely they're like. Well, I'm not really. Obviously, I'm not an expert on it, but they're like.
Bloody
Fancy
hell, really?
prosthetics, like I don't know. They're not just planks of wood.
Yeah. He's gonna live the rest of his life with them, so.
Yeah. That's a lot of money for just wow, really? Bloody hell! That cost has got to come down. Like, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Just a lot of people wouldn't be able to afford that.
Just not that will make it any better.
No, yeah.
Or any justify the cost, but
no.
It's good to see the F1 drivers chipping in.
That cost is horrendous.
Button 15,000, Verstappen give 15,000.
Yeah,
Massa give 8.
Stuff.
One of.
Did
he? Yeah, one of Billy Munger's
Williams gave 10.
Teammates, who's only 17 like himself, gave 26,000. I think it was.
Fucking hell. Good lad, wow.
So it's good to see the world isn't completely fucked.
Yeah,
well, yeah, the world of motorsport's good.
Good to see.
Quite heartwarming to see that.
There was one that was really cute. There was an 11-year-old girl
yeah.
donated like £2. Do you see that one? That was a very cute thing. That it was.
Yeah,
what is shit going on?
Someone
Motorsport.
Someone was rubbing the onions near my eyes.
Everyone's very nice.
I just could see such a negative thing sort of turn into something good.
Race as well.
I don't think money will ever sort of
turn into something really positive.
He knows he's got.
It's more the response from the community if anything else.
Yeah,
which was nice to see.
Well, they woke him up. Didn't he? Hasn't he woken up from the coma that they put him in after surgery?
Yeah, they woke him up. He had another surgery after he got woken up. It was like a temporary. So he's aware of his. He had his second surgery yesterday. He's aware of his injuries.
Yeah.
Apparently, the first thing he did when he woke up was try and work out how to use a hand clutch on the steering wheel.
What a lad. Fucking what a lad. Proper racer in then, isn't he?
I did a tweet saying a good role model for him would be Alex Zanardi. Perfect role model.
I think everybody's put that, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said to my mum, has this happened before, and she immediately came up with that name. So
yeah. So it's amazing Alex Zanardi didn't lose his life in that crash. Jesus.
It was on the brink, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that was really horrible. I suppose they're both really horrible. You can't. It's a really difficult thing to say. You know what is horrible and what is not because.
Yeah, you can't compare. Yeah.
What Just a question about it. The car which obviously hit was it stationary? Was it actually not
pretty
moving?
much?
What?
It will look like it, yeah.
What happened to that car?
It was literally getting to that point. It had just broken. Something had like broken. I don't actually know what had, but something had shut down.
Surely it could have pulled off.
Yeah, it could have, but it was a case of it. I think it had literally only just happened to the person. That's why there was no yellows or nothing either, because it had literally just got to the point where it was slowing down.
Oh.
Stopping. But maybe it could have pulled off.
No, that's
don't want to know what that
gotta be
person's feeling
horrible
either, to be fair. But
think about.
yeah. Hopefully, that person there just knows
Patrick
it was a freak
Pasma, I
thing
think his
that could
name
have
is.
happened
The
to
finish,
anybody.
rather. I think he went to hospital but didn't have anything, just health
Alright.
checks. Nothing wrong with him.
You could see as soon as he got hit, he was waving arms
Either
to
that
try
or
and slow
he
the other
knew
drivers down.
It was a bad hit. And obviously he wasn't hurt, but he was.
Oh
It
yeah,
was just him.
all that.
I read that all the BTCC guys are going to have stickers on the cars for Throxton, which is good.
It's where the Dunlop thing was going to be. At the front of the car.
Yeah.
Like it says something about on the number panel bit where the Dunlop sponsor normally is. They've given up their placing on the car for it to say hashtag Billy Wiz for him. All 32 cars. Which is great.
I know.
Everybody did a bloody good job as well to get that sorted.
Adam 1509 is getting a sticker on his karting helmet as well, which is good of him.
Oh, is he? Definitely. He'll come back. I don't know how long it will be until he comes back. Obviously, 'cause it's a big life-changing thing. But
No, it's like
he'll come back and do good again. He will. I generally, obviously, it's really bad. But I thought that was something real. Like I thought that was the end because I thought the car in front of him had hit his head because as it went up, I thought he'd had hit his head on the back of the car.
it could have been a lot worse. Well, not as bad as it sounds, but just trying to make it into a positive. It's not comfort for him.
As weird as that sound, yeah.
Although, by the sounds of it, he's in good spirits, really.
God, yeah.
Well, I suppose it's all the support he's been given, really.
Yeah.
That's got to
Good.
be some crumb of comfort, if anything.
Got to be a bit overwhelming. Probably.
Yes. I mean, it's really difficult to know what to say about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've seen some good comments about it. Like he's got to. You can't change the hand that he dealt with. You just got to play it the best you can. That's all he can do now.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, what do I want to do here?
Just the mountain for him to overcome in his life, so I'm sure he'll get over it. And so get over that mountain. Because he seems like a character, so he's still only 17.
Yeah,
still got his life ahead of him.
Yeah, I know, right?
I think that's 4 years younger than me now. Oh Jesus!
It's fucking weird. It's 2 years younger than me. That feels weird.
I'm in my prime.
I'm not.
Oh yeah.
I think I peaked intelligence as a 7-year-old, probably.
No, I'm gonna be.
I did, and then it wore off.
Yeah, I think I've actually gotten quite dumb now.
It wore off. I'm gonna be annoyed if this blind game stays 2-0. Like it ruins by 2.5. No, it just ruins by 2.5 if no one scores in this damn second half. Fuck you. I got another one as well. So
I'm just laughing now while I can because tomorrow I'll be watching. Oh yeah, I'll be there again as usual.
Are you playing?
Watching us get relegated, Cardiff.
Oh, really? Are you
Oh,
against?
such a miserable team to go down to.
Oh, fucking hell.
If we lose and Forest win, we're down. Or if we lose and other combination of results. Yep.
Really? Alright. Wow. Good luck going down. Come on, Brighton, you're on the counter run, aren't they not?
Speaking of football, it's a flawless segue.
Dog shit
we've
Brighton at
kinda
the
set
moment.
FM League up, which was came out of nowhere. So if anyone's interested, just go on, let Aaron know.
Yeah, I've seen that on the website.
Don't think my laptop can handle Football Manager.
Yeah, go to the...
My old one couldn't. Yeah, it went radioactive every time I tried to start it up.
Oh,
Crap.
God.
I'm gonna have to bid a
Go.
lot for this, aren't I?
Go
Don't
for
think
it,
you're not
Joe.
paying at least 491. Really?
Oh, well, Wes was still in.
Oh, what? 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 No?
I thought-
Why did you not want it? You got
I
two
thought
greens,
Wes was still in. I'm
Jordan.
not concentrating, I'm chatting. Told you this. I'm not
Oh,
concentrating.
that's annoying for me now. Oh. What's going
Oh
on?
my god. What has happened there? Oh god, what's gone on there? For fuck's sake. Because all that news about that crash and everything has taken a bit of attention away from actually what happened in the last race of touring cars.
Yep, right.
Which is the winner didn't win. Ride High excluded Shedden from the results, meaning he got 0 points,
That's
meaning we have a new
Tommy.
championship leader, and he did not win. So that's 5 from 6 instead of...
See him up to speed.
Yes,
I'm keeping track this time. Should be proud.
it should be Tom Ingram. Oh, you're a good man. But yeah, 5 different winners from 6 races now already. The record is 12. And we're almost there already. Morgan hasn't even won yet, and Morgan hasn't even won yet, and he's about 3rd in the championship, I think, in that Mercedes. So you go for him.
Did Subaru get Sutton get a podium?
Yeah, it's
2
probably.
podiums.
Yeah, in the end, yeah, Sutton would get the podium. Yeah, I think. I don't know if he got 2 or not. Did he get 2?
Absolutely
He got
no
2.
way.
Yeah, it was 2.
Considering
Wasn't it? You got 1 in the
that
second race,
Subaru
didn't you?
wasn't
I think he got 3rd. Oh shit! It still is as well. And I figured how how dog crap it is. Oh, I will go for the yellow.
I watched WEC as well. Tried to, anyway.
Yes, I kinda did. I kinda
didn't.
did. And what I mean by that is, it's not. No, what I mean by that is it's not that easy when every fucking everything else is on TV as well.
I was juggling.
You know what I mean? Like, I was trying to watch everything. It was... I couldn't. I was watching Formula 1 and British touring cars, and I couldn't sit there and watch all 3 at once on my computer and everything. It just got to the point where it was like, it's just impossible. But that's not gone exactly how I wanted
Anyway,
it to.
WEC, I think Porsche actually came back in the race. It was terrible in qualifying. They were like 2 seconds slow. So I went to qualify and I thought, they've had it really. They stuck with Toyota. The other Toyota crashed. That was in Maria Lopez.
Oh, really?
No surprise.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. He touched a wet curb. Telling you, he's dog shit other than when he's in the touring car things, and that's because it's like scripted for him to win.
R.I.P.
What's going on there?
Also, for random Formula E news, Mike Conway's replacing Luke Duval in Paris. There you go. That's the one. Loic Duval, even. Sorry, I called him Luke Duval all over then. Loic Duval. Yeah. Joe, Formula One news. Surely you have some. Because that's the only thing you seem to properly
Really,
watch.
there's nothing which has really happened other than, I suppose, Fernando's got his first Indy 500 test date confirmed.
You can...
On May the 3rd?
Okay.
I don't actually want that.
Yeah, I think it's...
Yeah,
he's going to watch in the next race.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Well, there's an interesting thing that Ross Brawn said today, so that he couldn't work with Bernie Eccleston. I wonder if... well, he basically said...
Why not?
Well, it's not that difficult, is it? He basically said his ideas are just way different than Bernie's, like a lot of people's. Because Bernie was more just interested
completely
in
different, yeah.
short term.
Everybody's view.
And I think I read a great quote from Ross from what Bernie said.
Oh, right.
I'll try and find it. There was some F1 testing as well.
Short term. That's an interesting one.
McLaren actually ran for 82 laps.
Oh yes, there was.
Yep, and Eric Boullier said afterwards.
They did it a day, didn't they, without breaking down?
Which is what a great sort of outlook to have when you don't even know when your car's why your car's running.
Surely that shows bad signs if you're sitting there going, I don't know how it's done that.
Oh, we might have an issue here.
It's a miracle. I don't know how it's happened. Oh, thank God you landed on it.
Rip.
I found the Bernie quote. Yeah, he said, I think Bernie famously said, don't plan long term because you don't know what's going to be there when you get there. Is he for real?
Well, if you plan it, Bernie, you will know what's going to be there when you get there.
He's just... For a successful businessman he is, he comes out with some stupid stuff.
He's a slight bit of a nutter, isn't he?
How has he been so successful when he's got that sort of outlook? I just don't know.
Because the fans of motorsport are just... Well, it's not because of him at all, it's just because we are fans of motorsport and we will watch it. If it was any different, I think we still would have watched it, you know. There isn't much you could do to change it without fans would stop fans from watching. You could put the Halo on, a few fans would stop watching then, but not many. You know what I mean? Like,
that's just bloody stupid, the Halo, isn't it?
does he want it or not?
I don't think Bernie wants it.
He's a fan of that, but
the drivers are completely split over it.
Oh, thank God Bernie don't want it though.
Well, it doesn't mean anything anymore,
I guess that's one thing he's got going
He's
for
not
him.
even in charge.
No, actually, yeah. But he's there trying to help do the Bahrain thing, weren't he? He was like, "Oh, I'm here to help secure the contract for Bahrain again."
Just go away, Bernie.
Why the fuck are you there?
We've sold it.
Why was he there? Surely the owners can. The owners themselves, surely they can handle it on their own, like.
The old man's wandering from his retirement home again.
He's got lost again. He's ended up in Bahrain. We'll just usher him away. Back into your box, Bernie. And there was the actual race as well, which we could talk about. It's on a Sunday, and the last podcast was obviously on a Friday.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, some things happened, and then Vettel won. And Bottas had to move it the way.
Fucking hell.
Which he is not happy about.
And Perez came from
straight in
19th to top 10. Yeah, well, you know, he came from 19th to get in the top 10
Kimi's
again.
a great driver.
You know, I'm just gonna say he's the best. Oh god. Actually, he was only 2 seconds off Bottas in the end, Joe. So you can't really fault him for being terrible. Yeah, well, we can. Hulkenberg once again got a piece of crap Renault around the track quickly.
It's not a bad car.
lap.
If Palmer can get in Q3, then it's a good car.
It's a good qualifying car.
Yeah.
So drop. I don't know about did Hulkenberg finish 9th, didn't he?
The Renault is like me.
Yeah, you
It's
got
good
points.
qualifier. Yeah,
about
not
it,
much
innit?
else.
The best description we're going to come out with forever, isn't it?
Yeah.
Force India once again, three
Force
races in a
India
row.
removed.
Both points in the cars both cars in the points again. That's a there you go. There's your birth. Right, there's 10 minutes left of this bloody Ryan game, and no one scored.
Another mention to Verline.
Yeah, everyone said he was a bit shit. He was a bit
Apart from
crazy, but he comes out of nowhere and gets 13th immediately in his first
Did he
race.
get a point?
Yeah, well, I understood why he. Has Alonso got a point? Has
Exactly,
Van
they're
Dorn
all
got a point?
shit.
Has Giovinazzi got a point? But what he's done, Joe, is put Sauber ahead of
Oh,
McLaren
don't make me cry.
in the constructors,
Which is embarrassing, really, isn't it? And I was just thinking,
which is
if
fucking
Verline
hilarious.
I don't know how much Sauber can actually develop that car. If they can snatch a couple of points, with McLaren the way they are, if
Can
McLaren
McLaren get to an end of the
don't manage to
race?
sort it, I'm sure they will. But I'm just saying, like hypothetical.
Right, you mean Honda?
Sauber finish ahead of them. Right. Well, yeah, you say that, but I'm not having that McLaren are innocent as well. That car isn't that good. We'll see in Monaco, but you know, if there's still like lower points in Monaco, then the chassis can't be that good either.
Jordan screen. Yeah. But then even then, we can't see much from Monaco because I'm a massive Button fan and everything. But you're throwing him in a new car like this that he hasn't drove before at Monaco. Now, what do you expect him to do?
Win.
Like, these cars are different to when he drove them last year. Yeah, exactly.
He does a lot of simulator work. I know it's not quite the same, but
It's not quite the same, but it's a lot to ask from one driver.
oh my god.
Trying to think of any other stories from F1. Lance Stroll. I thought he just got hit, completely hit.
What did he just
Didn't do
do?
anything.
He
Just
did just
tried
get
to-
hit.
just tried
People were blaming him. I
Tried to
thought,
go
what the
into
fuck?
turn 1 and he got taken out by Sainz, who refuses to
He got wiped the
admit
fuck out.
his mistake, which is annoying, really. Because it's usually
It's annoying that people immediately pointed it at Lance Stroll for that one, because it's like, what was he meant to do? He was turning into a corner. He got there first. The other car was like,
it's just banter.
Silly.
There's always got to
It's
be
a
someone in
silly
F1 that everyone blames everything on, and it's got to be Stroll.
yep,
It's obvious.
yeah, it's Stroll's early for him.
It's a bit like Maldonado, even though Maldonado was like that was deserved.
Well,
But,
that one was a bit more.
you know that was
yeah.
after 2 years of
Yeah.
crashing into people on purpose, turning into Hamilton at Spa, for instance. Whereas Stroll has not even started yet. Just give him a break.
Well, what odds can you get on Stroll to win the Spanish Grand Prix?
John came up with a good point. Put Ocon to finish 10th in a race. He's done it 3 times in a bloody row.
Yeah, that's what you should change your Perez bet to.
Crest a bit.
I'll check the odds for Lance. Oh, I can do Russian Grand Prix at 750 to 1, which is irrelevant. I can get Verline at 3,000 to 1 for the Russian Grand Prix. That's going to happen.
Bloody hell.
That's
You
what I'm
can
saying.
do it.
If you don't have a bad, that was with it got 11th in Bahrain with a bad back with the worst car. Imagine when he's fully fit, he's going to be lapping everyone. So get on that Russian Grand Prix 3,000 to 1.
Could be lapping everyone.
3,000 to 1 of
I love
fully
your optimism.
healthy. Pascal Verlaine will win that guaranteed. That's free money.
He's gonna be lapping everyone. I just love that.
Shall I end this
I
game?
don't think
Like
Brighton are
you've
playing
won.
the best team out here. Have I won ever?
I
Yeah.
may as well
I think I won
just
this game.
bankrupt myself anyway.
This has been a bit of a joke, this is.
It's been an easy game for me. It's gonna skip your fucking go, innit? Oh, it skips my go, doesn't it?
Gareth saying Stroll is 2,000 to 1 to win the Spanish Grand Prix. There you go.
Get on that. What about
Wow, jump on it.
No, actually,
set on fire as well. What's odds on that?
Don't
Oh
Don't
shit,
do it
Jordan's
this
still
year.
in.
do it next year in his second year. Yeah.
What was that what happened with Manana? There you go, Gary. That's how you win a bloody Monopoly
Well, that
game.
was. Well, may as well go again.
That was control with that. Do we need to go again? There's actually not much to talk about this week. It's quite shocking.
I'll tell you what I might do. I'll try and find another crap F1 team story.
Go on.
Oh,
Alright, go on, yeah,
Go
go on.
for it,
I'll do
I
it.
did
Not
enjoy
live.
that live
Or Cologne.
thing you sent me. Just
I'll try-
it was so sarcastic.
I might make it a thing every week. I'll find another shit team and just try and find a funny story. So I'm going to have a look. I've got a team in mind. I just hope they have a funny story. They must do. Because I'm thinking of the team that everyone instantly thinks about. Who doesn't know about life? Not
HRT.
HRT. Not Logan either. Andrea Moda. I hope they have some funny stories.
Oh, I know a bit about them.
No one's gonna score in this fucking Brighton game. This take. I want either one of them to score, even if it's Norwich just to beat 3-0, I couldn't care now. I just want one of them so the thing continues tomorrow. Oh, come on. Oh, they're gonna bring on Julian. Maybe you can score.
Yes, I've got some stories.
Where's your joinings?
They've got some stories.
What?
No.
Boring.
Oh, thank you.
Right. So basically, the sound two drive. They bought out Cologne, who were already absolutely appalling. So straight away, that's alarm bells. Why would you buy out a team that's just shit? Well, obviously, they weren't going to do anything. The sound two drivers. They got to the first race. The owner thought because he bought an existing team that he didn't have to pay the entry fee. But the FIA said, no, you got to stump up $100,000. And they just refused to pay it. And obviously the FA just refused to let him race in the first race. So the two drivers
hell.
were livid with that, and they had to go at the team owner and basically just sacked them on the spot. So he had to go and hire two new drivers. One of them was actually the very first Stig on Top Gear, Perry McCarthy. Black Stig. And the
Right.
McCarthy didn't even get a super license, so he couldn't race. But then he got it for the next round. But one of the old drivers came back asking for his drive back, and he had $1 million in sponsorship. So the owner wanted him back because of the money. But the FIA said, no, you can't do that because you've already changed your drivers twice. You've already changed two of your drivers. So basically, the team owner just completely ignored McCarthy for like the rest of the season. Just pretended he didn't exist and just put all everything into the other car, which was driven by Roberto Moreno. That is just so unlucky. In Monaco, they pulled McCarthy after 3 laps, so they could use his car as spurs for Moreno.
No. Fucking hell.
And then they went to Canada. The
Didn't
team
they qualify?
Yes, in Monaco, yeah. They qualified in Monaco, somehow. Or it might have been in the actual qualifying session, I'm not sure. Because the DMPQ'd every other race.
Pre-qualified.
It must have been in the pre-qualifying. Because Moreno actually qualified and retired after 11 laps. But still, at least they got in a race. And then they went to Canada. They didn't have any engines because the owner hadn't paid Judd, who was the engine supplier. So very bad, these teams. We just don't get this anymore. It's too professional.
Yeah. I read a little bit about it on it was in that thing you sent me about why there was so many teams flocking up in the late 80s. And that was to do with the engine regulations. It was just funny.
Yeah, they could basically buy an old Cosworth.
Yeah.
Buy any chassis, which is pretty much what life did. They bought some death trap of a chassis and just ran it. There was no regulations against it back then. Anyway, back to Andrea Moda, because I've probably got about halfway through the story. It's great.
Oh god.
They tried to go to the French Grand Prix. They got stuck. The trucks got stuck in traffic, so they couldn't make it. That's what they claimed, but everyone just thought they didn't turn up because they didn't have any money to run. So then they went to next race was Silverstone, and by then McCarthy was just completely getting fucked over, and they because to save costs they sent him out on wet weather tyres on a dry track at Silverstone in pre-qualifying.
Oh my god.
And even worse, at Hungary, they sent him out 45 seconds from the end of the session, so he didn't even have a chance to set a lap time.
What the fuck?
Why was he still there? Why did he not just tell him to fuck off? He must have been so desperate.
You would have given up by that point. Instead from if there was maybe some sort of thing in the contract that if he stayed to the end of the season he could get a massive payout or some shit.
So he didn't
That's
have
what
any
I would
money.
have done. I'd have fucking waited.
I think back
to
to
the
Matt
end of
Webber
the
at
season.
Silverstone complaining about Vettel getting his front wing. Try being Perry McCarthy for a day. Having to your car is basically spurs for the other guy and only running because you had to run. Only running 45 seconds from the end because the FIA forced you to run. And that's what they did to get around it. Or send him out on wet tyres on dry track, which is that's what happens on the F1 game. It's not what happens in real life. Which Joe's done that a couple of times.
I've done what?
Experienced. Wet tyres on a dry track.
Easy. Completely.
Yeah.
Every time I've done that, I think in XRL I've won.
Well, Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi
Belgium.
last year.
As well?
Was it in Belgium as well? Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone just
Me and
crashed.
Sean
didn't
Bean were. Yeah, you died, Matiz died very early on, Adam disconnected, and I won by like 25 seconds.
Belgium. What happened in Belgium? Oh, they only got arrested for forging invoices. Tried to show up at Monza, but they got turned away, and that was that. Every single race, some crazy shit happened, which is great.
It's just fucking mental. I'm sorry. There's just so much stupid in
Don't
one
feel
thing.
sorry for Perry McCarthy. How they got his F1 dream, and it was just like to be another guy's bitch.
Bless.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure driving Andrea Moda was what he had in mind anyway, in terms of his F1 dream. But still,
Not really much of a dream, is it?
No, yeah.
I mean, they weren't as slow as life, but it's not difficult. Walk running faster than that.
They sadly have not won. When I edit, yeah, I'm gonna fucking edit my other bet and shove on the other teams that I was gonna have. Fuck's sake, Brighton and Norwich, you wankers. Sure, I wanted to do. $126 now, is it? Okay. We're adding the Fulham one, maybe, shall we?
I almost forgot about Mackie. What a ugliest F1 car ever.
I haven't seen it, I don't think.
It was 50 kilos overweight and lacked straight line speed and tended to brake very easily.
Well, I've just been so productive with my day and ordered pizza. How good am I?
I'll pizza this today.
I've got no food and I really can't be bothered to move to go shopping, so at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
So
Student
Yeah.
life.
easy, really. All I've got to do is not walk very far, collect stuff, come back. I'm happy. Yeah.
So I've had to change my bet around instead now. Sixfold on. I basically had the other teams that I would have had with the Brighton game into that one. So I didn't have to put any more money down. That's annoying. Good thing we're still going up though. Yeah, there's not much racing.
But
Shit. There's no anything
There was
on.
there was a lot of
Bikes
race
on
last
this weekend,
weekend.
isn't
It's just,
Yeah, but it's Kota. So we already know he's won.
Alright. That's fair enough then, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, GG.
Please try and pad it out a bit more than that.
Oh no, there's what else is there to say? You know, it's Marquez territory. He's the only person to ever win there in MotoGP.
I don't really watch MotoGP, but that's the one where he basically got on a spur bike with 2 minutes left in qualifying and got pole, if I remember. Something like that. Last year. Brought the light record, was it?
I don't really watch the races, so it sounds believable.
In qualifying. His bike broke and he came back to the pits with about 3 minutes left. Got on a spur bike, brought the light record straight away on his last lap. On a new bike.
It's a lad and a half, that one, isn't it? Yeah, but this might be the shortest one we've done, because there's literally F all. A bit like we spoke about.
With Gloucester, I
Everything,
think what it
really.
was.
Well, I enjoyed
yeah,
it. It was difficult.
there was actually quite a lot happened. It's just we've just glossed over everything quite nicely, I think. Because WEC,
Yeah.
it's a 6-hour race, but there's really not much to talk about.
No, WEC is a bit.
It's
No,
a bit
it's not.
overhyped.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I will say I'm going to support Bike-Hollies this year because they're just hopeless.
Didn't
Yes.
Jackie Chan win
Yes, they did. Jackie Chan.
their class?
Get in.
There you go.
Yeah, I went B2.
I can't believe that's a
Jackie
name.
Chan
I
DC
can't
racing.
believe that. I just
Actually, I
I
read
love
that. Actually,
some billionaire is gone for a whole laugh. There is what he's done.
it's actually rolled into another story because I know Karun Chandok is racing in Le Mans 24 and now in P2.
Oh my god! I hope he wins their class.
Alright.
I do love a
Oh,
bit of
God.
Karun.
No, we don't know if he was good or not in F1. Like, how do we know?
Good point.
Yeah, it's really difficult to tell a lot of things
This car was hopeless.
in F1 with the guys at the back.
I mean, anyone who gets to F1
Yeah.
must have some sort of talent. Apart from in,
Yeah, you
in,
got to.
apart from in the
This is-
90s,
you don't get
these
there.
teams that showed up with, wooden cars. You just picked anyone they could get.
Yeah.
But in terms of like modern F1, last 15 years or whatever, even the pay drivers must have some sort of talent. Just don't
What
know.
about that Minardi test drive in Nissan? That's the one.
Well, yeah, that's an exception. He was actual pay drivers. It was. I think he was 43, and he was just a businessman that just bought drives everywhere.
It was that one who drove for Super Curry, Ida.
E-Day.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Ida, that's the one. Yeah, he was a bit
But he got into F1. They must have seen something in him. Not sure what, but
Yeah, they. Somebody somewhere's
It
gone.
took-
He could be good.
took 4
Yeah,
races
cool.
to get his super
The
license
only
revoked.
reason why they signed him is because they wanted to have an all-Japanese driver lineup for the team, and they had Takuma Sato there already. And then they
Was
needed
Sako
one more.
Yamamoto not knocking about those days? I know he's terrible as well, but he must
He
be
got
better than
replaced by
E-Day.
him quite early on because apparently Ida was he had his super license revoked or something like that because he was deemed
Yeah.
too unsafe.
He crashed into Albers at San Marino.
Yeah,
Flipped his
so
car a few times.
if you
and
want
that was
your
it.
if you want your crappiest driver over the last 15 years to make it into F1, I think that's it.
E-Day.
He wins. Yeah,
On
surely.
sort of merit.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah,
Nissan it doesn't
on
count.
merit of competing in F1 and being that bad. And I know the car wasn't great, but it's like not. It wasn't a disastrous car. I mean, it was reliable to a sense. Wasn't overly slow. You could at least compare him and Sato in it, and like a few of the other back markers. And who was back marks in 2006? Because Minardi weren't there. Jordan
Midland.
weren't there. Midland, that was it. I was thinking Midland, Spiker. It was Midland then. Yeah.
Just made it because I think it was Albers and Montero, wasn't it?
What a guy.
Midland. But obviously, yeah, Thiago Montero, podium sale. What a talent. Getting a podium in that shitbox of a Jordan. What a guy. Circumstances were in his favour, but we'll gloss over that.
Wes, do you want to wrap this one up?